can clearly hear helicopters in the distance. It's 1:58 in the morning. They're attacking Fort Pula.
Venezuela's capital city has been jolted awake in the dead of night, just after 1 a.m. local time. Explosions ripped through Caracas, bright flashes in the sky, deep rumbling blasts, and fires burning on the hillsides. Eyewitness videos flooded social media, showing low-flying aircraft, power outages across southern neighborhoods, and residents running into the streets as air raid sirens screamed. Unverified reports claim multiple sites were hit, including Fort Tiuna, the country's main army base, and La Carlota Air Base, a strategic military installation. Other accounts, still unconfirmed, speak of Chinook helicopters overhead, non-stop detonations, and what some describe as military-style strikes across the capital. A sudden blackout has plunged parts of Caracas into darkness. But as of now, no official cause has been confirmed, no casualties have been announced, and Venezuelan authorities remain silent. The explosions come amid heightened tensions as the United States conducts strikes on what it says are Venezuelan drug operations, moves Caracas has repeatedly denounced. One question hangs over Caracas. Was this a limited strike or the opening moments of something far bigger? This is a developing story.
What I can absolutely assure you is that our comprehensive national defense system, which integrates the popular military and police forces, has consistently guaranteed and continues to uphold the territorial integrity of our nation, the peace and stability of the country, and the complete use and enjoyment of all our sovereign territories. And our people are living safely and peacefully.
Did the United States secretly strike inside Venezuelan territory? Did CIA drones blast a port used by drug cartels? And did Washington just open a new covert front in its shadow war on narco-terrorism? Well, Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro did not give a clear and direct answer to these questions. Maduro is now breaking his silence, but is neither confirming nor denying the CIA's attack on the Venezuelan port targeting drug cartels last week. U.S. top spy agency had reportedly struck a docking area using drones. According to two people familiar with details of the operation, the targeted area was believed to have been used by Venezuelan drug cartels. It was the first known direct operation on Venezuelan soil since the boat strikes began in September last year. The drone attack significantly escalated the administration's pressure campaign on Maduro, who has been charged with narco-terrorism in the U.S.
Mr. President, have you or anyone in your administration talked to Maduro in recent days?
Well, I spoke to him.
Recently?
Pretty recent. Reasonably, but nothing much comes of it, yeah.
Mr. President, can you explain the importance?
You have to understand what he's done. They've sent billions of dollars of drugs in. But maybe just as bad, they've sent hundreds of thousands of people in from jails, from prisons, from mental institutions and insane asylums. The drug lords, the drug dealers were all sent into our country. But think of it, what he's done. Tren de Aragua, probably the worst gang. They cut off people's fingers. One man made a phone call to complain about them. He cut off their hand. They cut off his hand. Don't ever make a phone call again. We'll cut off your hand. After that, we'll kill you, they said. That was in Colorado. And now they sent in all of the bad ones. They sent in some bad people. And that to me was just terrible. And they send in drugs. Now, I will say this. 97% of the drugs coming in by sea stopped. We're trying to figure out who the other 3% are. They have a hard time getting people to pilot those boats. But 97% of the drugs coming in by the ocean, by the sea, by water are gone. Every boat that we take out, we save 25,000 lives of Americans.
Meanwhile, as Trump ramped up military pressure on Venezuela, Maduro is now offering dialogue and oil to Washington. He said he is ready to negotiate with Washington to fight drug trafficking and even open Venezuela's vast oil reserves to U.S. investors.
In the 20th century, with the Workers' Bank, I've been seeing speculations about a second conversation. We have only had, Ramon, one single conversation. He called me on Friday, November 21st from the White House, and I was here in Miraflores Palace. We spoke for about 10 minutes, and it was a conversation, as I've already mentioned, a respectful one. And the United States government knows this because we have told many of their spokespeople that if they want to seriously discuss an agreement to combat drug trafficking, we are ready. If they want to get Venezuelan oil, Venezuela is ready for American investors, like with Chevron, whenever, wherever, and however they want. What I can absolutely assure you is that our comprehensive national defense system, which integrates the popular military and police forces, has consistently guaranteed and continues to uphold the territorial integrity of our nation, the peace and stability of the country, and the complete use and enjoyment of all our sovereign territories. And our people are living safely and peacefully.
In an interview with John Katsamidis on WABC Radio in New York, Trump said the U.S. had knocked out some type of big facility where ships come from. However, the CIA and White House officials declined to shed more light on the strike. Colonel Ali Weisskopf, a spokesperson for Special Operations Command, which oversees U.S. operations in the Caribbean, said in a statement that Special Operations did not support this operation, to include intel support. Meanwhile, U.S. military strikes on Venezuelan drug smuggling boats are only accelerating. On New Year's Eve alone, 5 more boats were destroyed. The total now stands at 35 known strikes, with at least 115 people killed. Trump says the U.S. is now in an armed conflict with drug cartels and that the escalation is necessary to stop narcotics from flowing into America.